Okay, today's day 5. I think you're gonna see quite a bit of cleanup going on here. All the little things. We got the bulk of the stuff laid out. And today we're gonna work through likely cutting the rest of the Swiss tracks. We're gonna get the cabinets in place. We're going to cut the channel for the hydraulic lines. I'm gonna finish, we got some more bits to finish mounting the concrete anchors for the lift. We'll probably get the tall cabinet in place. I bought a faucet for the sink. So we're gonna start buttoning things up here today, sort of working through everything. We'll put the sound bar on and yeah, finish up a lot of the little things, and we'll kind of see where we get to. But I think we're gonna see some significant progress here today. I'm gonna work on mounting the ramps in place. So we really don't have a lot of stuff left where we have to figure it out. We just have to do it. And Mike's going to be running the piping for the power or for the air hose reels, and we're gonna be flying through some stuff here today. We have an order from McMaster Car coming. We'll have a couple of things. We have a U channel coming, and it's 60-inch hose. So yeah, this is gonna be a good day. We'll bring you along and show you what's going on. This is day 5. Make sure to go check out day 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the channel if you haven't watched those yet. But this garage is truly becoming what I think will be the best 2-car garage on the planet until I do the next 2-car garage. So anyway, let's get moving. All right. Put this 3/8 out.
Yep, sure is. It's all right, Matt. That's what. Then it's usually followed by, yeah, I can fix that. And it makes him. He goes from high to low to high.
Guess we're going all the way through. How's that sound?
Fine.
Oh boy, that's a little crooked. Shoot.
Piece of cake now?
Yeah. There's a rebar again. It's gotta be. You get these other holes done before I ruin the bit.
That's what I was just gonna say. Do that.
Dang it. I think that's it, man. I think we just smoked the bit on the rebar. Going back in. It's the last one. Come on. Wherever I hit, it's freaking solid granite. We're just gonna cut this one off.
You want to take it off? Oh, I see. Okay. So that's fine.
Let's see if we can get through now with the 5/8 since I piloted with a 3/8 hole. Okay, here we go. God dang, man, it hurts. Ah, hello. Oh, that's hot. Ah. Yeah. One more, Mike. One more. I almost got sweating. This thing's a darn champ, man. It's about 1,000 degrees, but wow. It's just weird. It's the weirdest concrete ever. There's like hardly any dust or anything. And look, it just barely shoots anything out.
Yeah. You get them all?
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's only one that's short. That's one of the 3/8.
Well, we upgraded to 5/8 anchors anyway, so.
I wanted 3/4.
Well, I think the book said 10 millimeter, which is like 3/8. So I think we're sufficiently anchored. Cutting the slot, we're gonna end up putting these hoses down inset in the Swiss tracks, and then we're buying a piece of carbon steel channel. So the channel's, you know, kind of like a U. We're gonna use it upside down to cover the hoses, and it'll fit flush right over the Swiss tracks. And then we're gonna paint it like a matte black, so that'll hide everything. And then under the cabinets, we won't even need it because it'll be hidden. We'll make the channel go up under the cabinets, you know, 4 or 5 inches, and we'll just slide it in place, and the Swiss tracks will hold it in.
You think, Mike?
Huh? I go down, keep going.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go through the concrete.
Yeah, but they'll tuck right back up. They'll pull as far in. They won't start tightening until they get back into the concrete anyway. So. Oh, you already poked through?
Yeah.
You're good then.
That's pretty good.
I like it, Mike. I didn't have to do it.
You got 3/4, it would look better. Don't mind the angle of that one.
Matt drilled that one, ladies and gentlemen.
You started that one.
No, I did not. I started it straight. It was straight.
It'll straighten out.
It will. As soon as you tighten it, it'll bend and be fine. All right. Now I got to use our little fancy oscillating cutter.
Yep, should have gone down lower. It's all right, we'll cut them off.
Well, we're going to have to anyway. We're going to use the angle grinder and cut them off flush with the nut.
Been better if we had 3/4 inch anchors, but you know.
Oh my gosh. You and your anchors. It's the second time you've told me that we need these certain size anchors.
I'm like, those holes are like 1.1 inch, Mike. We're good.
I'm like, no, I think we need 3/8, Matt. That's what it called for, 10 millimeter. No. They're 15/16 or at least 15/16 holes. What were they? They were just over 1/2 inch. And then we had to drill them out to 5/8.
I can't do those calculations in my head.
I know.
On the fly.
You're used to counting monies, not holes.
These little baby 3/8 anchors here. There we go. Simple 3/8 wedge anchor. There's the washer here. Let's see how this. Oh boy, you didn't see that. Chopping wood here.
Get a center punch and put it right in the center of the bolt and hit it. Bigger hammer.
Yeah.
As soon as you
You're a real man, you do it. You guys are gonna sit here judging me.
well, you got to just get a mark in it first. Then once you got to. That's it on that one.
I think that one's it.
Oh, this is a punch, not a center punch.
Here, just keep rolling there, homie. I like to enroll others to use their talents.
Yes. Smart man does that.
Spendthrift. I thought it was spendthrift, being I spent all of my money on this garage.
Spend grip. Yeah.
It's spend
Drift.
Spindrift. I thought it was spendthrift.
So back here, I couldn't get with the skill saw, Mike. I can only go so far because the rip fence hits the wall. And same thing over on the lift. So I've been using this oscillating tool that can be found in obsessedgarage.com.
I like that product placement. Got to pay for this somehow.
That's right. There we go. All right. Now, theoretically, and these will go behind the cabinet. Cabinets will go over top of this, and then we'll put the channel in over from about here back to the lift. And it's theoretically it's 3/4 of an inch thick, the channel we got, or high, so it'll be flush with the Swiss tracks. An illustration here, Mike. Okay, so right now you got the Swiss tracks here, right? So we've cut. This is Swiss tracks, right? Now we have a hose here and a hose here, right? So this is top elevation of the floor. So what we're going to do is take a channel that comes like this, same height, and it comes down like that. And it'll be at the same height as the floor. This is actually the concrete down here. This is the height of the Swiss track. So we ordered a 3/4 inch tall by 1.5 inch wide channel, which has, it's 1.25 inch inside dimension by 5/8 inside dimension height, and the hoses are 1/2 inch in diameter. So should fit perfectly.
You got to cut off the heads of those thingamajigs. Mike doesn't like any safety measures, so we wouldn't put this on for him.
No guards.
Guards are for babies.
Guards are for babies. CrossFit's for babies too. Real man work. Work. Don't need to go pretend to work at CrossFit.
Yeah, but you also don't eat 9 loaves of bread.
No, I
every
don't.
meal.
I don't. That's true. That's true. Oh, you carb load. You have.
I need to offset that bread.
Yeah.
Mike and Mike have never had a cinnamon crunch bagel before
No.
at Panera. I just changed their lives last night for the better or
Yeah.
the worse, depending on how you look at it.
So I'd never had Fairlife chocolate milk until I hung out with Matt. Never had birthday cake ice cream.
Oh yeah, the Publix. I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, and what else? And then now the cinnamon sugary bagels that with 4 pads of butter equals 720 calories. Or
I didn't condone the butter, but here, dude.
well, you told me I have to get butter. You said get butter.
There's no tool with this thing.
When you
You want me to just like cut this, but leave a little slack?
Look,
So I write
see?
it down through the back of
see
the
that,
machine.
Manny? Look, it's a new design. See, it flips up.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
I didn't realize that all this time. I was wondering why I didn't get a key with my rapid stop. I like the paddle. I like the paddle better than the.
oh yeah, paddle's way better. And the thumb switch, yeah, that's much better.
Let's give you some HD power here. Oh boy, that's still hot. You do the double squint technique.
Double squint technique.
Yeah, that's where you squint your eyes so you don't get them burned out.
Yeah. No.
You don't burn your eyeballs out with a.
I'll put my glasses on. So Let's why don't we try and see if the lift will, if it'll clear with these. I mean, because cutting them's going to be kind of janky. They're going to be at some goofy angle, and they're uniformly bolted
Uniformly janky.
in. I mean, otherwise I could cut them, you know, cut a quarter off of them or so.
All right, so we're going to put the 650 cabinet in place. So that's going to go over here next to the sink. We've got a lot going on, a lot moving here. We're going to see a pretty significant change here in the next few hours, but we're going to get the sink in place. So I'm going to bring that giant cabinet, the 650, in here and put it in place here so we can get the sink set where it needs to go because we have pre-plumbing here for this. So this is going to have to go as far over as possible because the 650 is going to sit here. The lift is now completely in place. Bryce will show, yeah, sweet. So Bryce will show, or Bryce got this all set up. Look how sweet the stainless cover looks. We got the power cord short and we'll tie this up once we get it all done. Kyle and Bryce are working on cabinet leveling. They're starting in the back, working their way out because there's a 2-inch drop from the back wall to where the cabinets are going to end. So we're going to have to level each one as we go from back to front. Sound bar's done, TV's done, hose reels are done, cords are shortened. Mike shortened these up last night. I got to plug this in. I cut the Swiss tracks on the whole back wall here. So the Swiss tracks is cut. We cut the Swiss tracks to go underneath the cabinets. So we're going to clear a space here and bring that big cabinet in. Subwoofer outlet's done. The subwoofer's ready and wired. So again, we're going to start to see things move a little quicker here once we get the cabinets up against the wall. A lot of the boxes and crap are going to get out of the way. But Mike needs to work on this so we can start working on the pressure washing system. We might need to do some more work. I need to see how much room we have here. We might need to cut the cabinet a little bit. We'll see. So let's bring that big cabinet in here and see how it fits. We're good.
Sure.
Yeah, we're good. Just catch me. That sure is going to be pretty. All right, cabinet array's coming together. The way that we set this up actually is going to work out great, but one of the problems I talked about in the very first videos is we didn't have, there's like no 720 millimeter wide cabinets, and so what we're doing is we're doing the rolling cabinets, which actually I think is going to work out great. One, we got to use them, see how great the casters are. We're going to get to see how they fit in here, but this piece here is what creates the distance that allows you to put a rolling cabinet in and put a countertop on top. And so Kyle's been working on feet, right?
Yep.
And so these come with what? Basically one set of bolts? One type of bolts or two types?
There's two types. The feet, well, there's one type of bolts that comes with it for locking everything together.
Yep.
The feet are different.
Yeah, yeah, but the feet are leveled by screwing in. It's like a 6 millimeter hex head. Is it 5?
Yeah,
Same size as
are
these.
6.
Got it. So 5 millimeters, and you have about 2.5 inches worth of play to allow for height adjustment. So you have all the drawers out. You really have to take the cabinets apart in order to put them together, which is a little different than the MSS line. But I think everything looking pretty good here.
This one's gonna come up a lot.
Yeah, because we have 2 inches of drop because the garage is sloped. You know, normally you put them on the back wall, and the back wall is the same level all the way across. So we're hoping that once we get this all set up that we can push it against the back. I'm gonna have to take a run at it. But really super simple to do. There's wire pipes, and then
These are the portable cabinet wire pipes, which are different.
oh, gotcha.
Has bumpers on it.
Oh, okay, got it. So it receives the cabinets. We'll show you once we roll the cabinets in, but they have rollers on the side to make sure they guide in straight. They have rubber bumpers on the side and then a rubber stopper on the back. And so we'll get you some footage on what that looks like. But the other problems we had with supply is that there aren't any uppers. We have 4 uppers going above here. They just didn't have any. We won't have any until like January, February, or something like that. And so we wanted to do the project. And so the beauty of it is that a manual, once they come, it's 4 bolts. It takes 2 seconds. You hang it up there, put the bolts in, and actually you put the 2 upper bolts in that have keyholes, and you slide it in, put it in place, screw it together. So it'll take them an hour to build it. So the hardest part of this is leveling, getting it level, and that's the biggest job here. So Kyle and Bryce are working on that. Mike's working on the sink over here. So the sink, we decided not to put wire pipes behind it. And so we have a stainless sink with a stainless faucet. We're putting 2 10-inch deep stainless shelves above it. And then just this 650 millimeter wide cabinet is just bolted to the, there's two screws in the front and back, top and bottom, that hold the thing together, and it'll be pressed up against the wall as tight as we can get it. And then the pressure washer is going to go on the right-hand side here. So we'll lay out microfiber towels. My thought is we put microfiber towels here. We put all our detailing supplies on the shelf. We put some of our washing supplies above the sink. This is really going to turn out amazing as well. I've been working on cutting Swiss tracks. I got 1 piece left. So I got 1 piece left to cut, which is right where the camera is. And then Mike and I will capture some footage. We're going to build the step so that we can put Swiss tracks on it so it looks the part. And because if we just deal with a painted step, it'll get dirty really fast. So making huge progress. My guess is we'll have this thing largely put together today, and we'll have to button up organization and stuff tomorrow morning. But we're moving pretty well here.
And Prevost piping tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we might even get to that tonight. Oh, you get the pressure washer.
Yeah. Well,
take a
still,
while.
it depends how late we stay.
Yeah. So we're
I mean, we can take it easy. I mean, from here on out, we're so far ahead of where we really need to be that we could kind of
yeah.
take it a little easy. I don't care. I'll work till whatever. We could probably do that, actually, because this pressure washer doesn't take me that long.
Yeah. Well, we'll roll through that today and see where we get to.
I'm going to make 1 plumbing run, depot, or if I can find everything online, I'll send somebody. I can screenshot what I need.
Yeah.
But I got to let me finish the shelves and I'll break all that out.
Yeah. Let me cut this last piece here.
All right, so what I'm doing is laying out for the custom pressure washer install. Got CR spotless, all the Prevost fittings, the piping, the stainless steel inlet hose, and then we have a bucket filler hose. So this is going to be a little unique in that we are not going to have, there's no dedicated hose bib here. We're going to tee in under the sink, and then we're going to have a hose bib teed off of we'll either be able to go with just water or deionized water. So we're going to end up having a tee up here instead of a normal 90 that loops back. And then we'll have a tee and another 90 that'll come down to a ball valve and bucket filler here. So that'll be kind of cool. That'll be on the right side. And what we've got going with the sink, so far it's installed, it's leveled. I got shelving installed above it, 24-inch shelves. And then I got to do a final hookup underneath for the drain and the supply, hot and cold supply. I have to hook into that. And then I'll end up teeing off the cold water supply under the cabinet. I'll run, I think what I'm going to do is take this, normally this offset comes from the supply in the wall, but what I'm going to do is take it off of this T here, right here, and then use the offset along the wall to get into the cabinet. And then I'll just make the connection inside the cabinet under the sink to supply the pressure washer and hose bib. So. Lots to do. Should be done today, though. As soon as Matt feeds me.
I just picked it up.
Oh, it's on its way? We got Chipotle coming.
I mean, there were a couple little
Snackaroos. We're back to being flushed with snacks.
Oh, pre-Chipotle snack.
You told me I could slap them out of your hand.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday? Yeah. Today's a new day?
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a cold, so.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Bryce.
I'll bet you're off.
Yeah, I got you. Awesome. Right last night. Thanks. Gave you some extra right there.
Yeah.
Abigail's approaching. Kyle was the only baby that needed to update his order.
High maintenance. High maintenance.
There it is. Let me get some peanut M&Ms for the trip down there. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
Appreciate it. I don't hear any complaining. Whoa, check out this one. Chicken bowl. I'm not waiting for you, jokers.
All right, so just mocked up most of the piping for the power washer and CR, the custom install, basically. So this is mocked up. Nothing's tight yet, but I've got the CR spotless mounting bracket laid out here. And the one thing we have is we have a clean out, a pipe, a 2.5 inch or 2 inch ABS. It's 2.5 inches wide. Pipe that runs up the ceiling. So that's going to interfere with the layout for the reel. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill an extra set of holes on the center line, just off the center line of the reel backing plate, so that we catch backing and we don't have to worry about interfering with the pipe. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward install. And we just had to work around the pipe because we want it centered in this space, and in order to clear the pipe I'd have had to shift it 2.5 inches one way, and we didn't want to do that because it would look off. So it's easier just to drill an extra set of holes in that backing plate. And then what I'll do with the other set, the slotted holes, is I'll get some like 3/4 inch long lags to put in there just to fill the holes so it looks nice. It'll look like it's got 6 bolts holding it on instead of 4. Should be done here shortly. And then
All right, I'm back. Snot rockets everywhere. I was on a SEMA call for the SEMA roundtable with MTM, talking about business and all that kind of stuff. So looks like Mike's making progress on the pressure washer. Lots of progress. Gosh, you could fit so much stuff in here. It's insane how big they are, because that extra depth over the MSS cabinets is awesome.
Matt insisted on these 12-inch long lag screws. Didn't want them to come out.
I like it to be sturdy.
Yeah. It's going into blocking, yeah. Remember I was saying earlier, there's a pipe. You can see the clean out here. I double verified that the center line of the pipe, and the pipe doesn't go plumb. It kind of veers. So I had to feel around with the smallest bit I had, just get through the drywall to confirm that we weren't. I laid it out ahead of time, but I just didn't trust. I just want to make sure there was nothing lost in translation, because we wrote it on some cardboard here. But just to be sure, I just got through the drywall and poked around there just to make sure I was on stud, and for sure I wasn't going to hit the pipe, because obviously if I hit the pipe I'd be cutting drywall again. I'm done with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is mount the shelf, get that up, and then it'll all fly together because I already have that already pre-built.
So these are XD drawers, so they're extra deep, which makes them extra awesome. We already got some marks on the screwdrivers using them. So I think we can probably get rid of our inventory list sheets. So I think we do this, and then let's do 3/8 drive. Where's the screwdrivers? Where are they? Is this in here? No, this is on the 1/4 inch drawer, right? You got the screwdrivers in your pocket, Mike?
No.
I love these long. I wish these were Phillips drive, though. I don't have these.
66.
Or do I? I might have them now.
Aha.
There we go. Sweet. pH 1. pH 2. Boom. Okay. So now let's do underneath this, let's do 3/8.
Slide it in.
that I've been waiting for to do this. And this is the 80 to 400. Single-sided. So these new inserts have all the new tools, new black torque wrenches. So these are the new ratchets, new 25 tooth ratchets. Cool. So there's our 1/2-inch drive XD drawer. That's awesome. Look at that. That's darn pretty looking right there. I don't care who you are, this is. So a large drawer is the same width, it's just not as deep. And so we're going to add in our little foam insert to make it fit. Set this in the front. Put an insert in the back. And then that. Nice.
Perfect.
Sweet. I've never actually done that before. That's so good. Okay. Clean this up. This part here is what I signed up for. Next garage will just show up at the end. Just get to play with the drawers. That's the way to go. Ah, dang. Luckily you don't have to take these out a lot. It's heavy as crap. It's awesome. These black. This is a 20 to 100 Newton meter version of the twist type. It is awesome. All right, so logically we have screwdrivers on top, 3/8 drive. Mike has that ratchet, 1/2-inch. And then over here we've got wrenches, commonly used wrenches, all metric. More wrenches in a large size with our foam insert, and then our pliers and cutters and things like that. So I'm going to go and reorganize the others, and we'll come back and show you what they look like after I obsess over that for a little while. And do
Reorganize the organization just after you reorganize it the first time.
Yeah. This is what I'm suited for, Mike.
I know, this is your jam right here. This is, get out of my way, I'm organizing.
Yeah. You go blow a couple snot rockets and.
Oh, that's good. Yep. This is where, all the laying it out and getting the holes drilled and getting all the pipe cut, get pre-planning, and then it just goes together quick. So the tricky part on this one's going to be I have to get water from inside here. So I'm going to use this offset.
So what is he going to take it for?
I'm going to shorten it up, obviously, but anyway, this offset will end up going inside the cabinet back there out of this, and then I'll do all the water supply hook up to this inside there, so you won't even see it. And then the hose bib's going to come out of here. Well, it's not really a hose bib, but we got garden hose. Well, let's see, where's the ball valve? I got this. All right, this will go on here. Oh. So this is the bucket filler. I might have to get him a longer one because it's going here. I guess I can bring it down. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Well, I don't know. Maybe here.
This is the one advantage of doing garage installs on garage products, is that you have a lot of the products that you need to do the install. 15, 14, 13. Here's 1/2-inch SAE. And then 2 drawers of those, so these will go down here. Let's put these here. And these are just some randos. Sonic, and these big guys. Wrenches, pliers. There we go. Most used small drawer. Hammers and chisels, punches. I don't know what to call that. I'm not liking that one right now. I think I'm gonna bring this up. This is your oil filter, oil change kit. Okay. Let's rethink this, Mike, and redo it all over again. Can't tell you, it just comes naturally to me. So keep all of our wrenches together, like so.
Some tools. I gotta steal some tools from Matt. Hey Matt, I need a 7/16 wrench.
Right, yeah, I already got it down. 1/2 inch,
7/16. Thank you.
just like that.
I think
Quick on the
so.
draw. Okay, so good.
Oh,
Move this down. Ouch.
I need 2 1/2-inch wrenches. Do we have another one of those?
Yeah, there's a flare.
Where'd you get it?
Flange. Gee whiz, Mike. You gotta memorize things. One of these, will that work for you? Got all the options you need.
Yep.
Instead of using a brake line, you can use a. Well, now I gotta put these in there. Nothing's ever final when it comes with me. It's just so good. So good. Okay, so then we'll pick one of these monsters, I think. Or should we save those monsters for something more important? So we've got pick tools. One thing I wasn't ready to do yet, I'm not sure how to do it, was to bring in the tool grid into this equation. Just not sure how to do that yet. That's a brake service kit. Some lowly flopping around the drawer. Doesn't get any fancy organization.
Probably.
All right, Mike, tell me what you're doing here. What's going on? What's broken? What doesn't work?
Everything's fine, Matt.
Okay.
We averted, crisis averted. We put I drilled new holes for the reels, so we don't have to worry about that vent
Pipe.
line,
Yep.
that pipe.
Yep. Ooh, our new stainless swivel.
New stainless.
Awesome. You're gonna
steel.
debadge that for me too, aren't you?
Of course, I'm going to debadge it. Yeah, I'm going to put stickers in my
Debadge all
backpack.
that
and bring 'em home.
PCR spotless
I
crap.
already did these. I have to do this still.
Yep. Okay.
What else? Next thing is I got to dial in the cord. Obviously, we don't need whatever that is, 50 feet of cord.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I like blue better for this. 'Cause
Yeah.
everything's blue, blue,
Yeah,
blue,
yeah.
blue, blue.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're trying it.
It looks fine. Black reel. It kind
Why
of
does
goes
this
with
look
black.
crooked?
What's crooked?
It's like not. It's not seated right. Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're crazy. It's seated right. It's in there all the way to here.
All right.
That's good.
Checking
But
your work.
well, look at the base plate is perfectly level.
Nice.
Look at the drum.
Oh boy. Yeah, but that's
just. I know, but I'm just saying that's. You see how there's a little bit of.
They're all like that.
Yeah. So it drives me crazy, but you know, I leveled it off. I always level off the base
I mean,
plate.
these are the problem is we're dealing with industrial
Yeah.
hose reels.
So if you hold it like that, it's perfect. But I mean, the base plate's level. This is level. This pipe's level. That's level. The shelf's level. And we got our tight tolerance clearance here, like we did at yours.
Yep.
Nice and tight.
Looking good.
Yep, man.
I'm gonna keep organizing.
Okay. You know, organize. I'll do all the
Do some real
man work.
Okay.
Organizing's for the ladies, but don't tell them I told you.
What is this under here?
I'm kidding. Okay. So this here, if you look, so we like to keep everything nice and tight, up, tucked in. So you have to kind of be mindful of that when you mount the shelving brackets, because you can't have them too far out. So you see, I got it like pretty tight. So you wouldn't want to put it like here because you'd whack your knuckles every time you went around. You know, so we keep it just nice and tight. I mean, you could raise the shelf higher so you don't have to worry about it, but we like everything kind of the tucked in look, you know? So keep it as compact as possible.
All right, as you can see, it's dark outside, but we're moving, getting together, detailing stuff, putting bucket packages together. We got all our towels folded. We did 2 complete, OG complete packages of microfiber 2.0, complete bucket package. Mike's finishing up our ultra custom. We'll show you that in a minute. Ultra custom. Yeah. Pressure washing deal. Mike, wouldn't you say, I'd say pretty much guaranteed to finish tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Got to mount our plates here.
Yep.
Any of you guys know, any of you guys connected with producers to HGTV? I think we're ready for it. What do you think, Mike? You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. You can be Joanna and I'll be Chip.
Yep.
Because she does the decorating, he does the building. See?
What do you? Yep. I'll make the cake.
No,
You eat it.
yeah, well, actually then I guess I should be Joanna because you eat most of the sweets.
I have to get these started. Okay, let me show you what we did. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked on some buckets here. Got excited. Look at that. That's what a set of $300 buckets looks like, bros. Oh. All right, so we got all our tools set up. You guys saw that earlier. Tools are all dialed in. I don't know how many hours I spent on that, but we got it done. We got our cabinet, countertop, cellophane off, so we can take some pictures of our towels. Towels are gonna go in the cabinet right behind camera. We'll get those loaded up. We got all our Milwaukee tools set up here. So what's going to happen is, again, he's getting upper cabinets that are coming in a few months we've been talking about. And the upper cabinets will have power strips in each one of them. And so that's where, rather than us drilling this cabinet and putting some power in there, I think it's smarter to put and just wait and just take this out when he needs to charge a battery or two, because in a few months he'll put the upper cabinets, take all the chargers, and you know, he can kind of play with organization, but I think all the Milwaukee stuff could fit in a couple of the upper cabinets and would fit nicely there. All this is the detailing stuff, which we'll show you once I get it laid out. I'm gonna get it all laid out on the table. We're gonna organize it on the various shelves underneath the sink, all that stuff. The buckets are gonna go underneath the pressure washing system. That's where they'll be stored, or possibly, you know, somewhere along this wall. Let's look at what Mike's up to in the pressure washing system. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've shown you guys that, but the latch that locks the door in place. All right, Mike, so what do we got here? Kranzle up top, anti-vibration clamps in their normal spot, our normal T316 hose. Yep. The difference on this system is that we have gray pipe. Yep. So we cut gray pipe. The other difference is Kyle likes to do this design where the bucket filler is coming off, where you have the option to route tap water or deionized water for your bucket filler, so you can set it up that way. Our ultimate bucket filler with our hose nozzle on there, so you also have an extra Prevost valve to turn that off and on. And where this differs is that, you know, we don't have water coming from, you know, like a half-inch line. We have water coming from underneath the sink here. Rather than trying to cut the wall and do all that, stub it out, Mike came up with this really awesome setup here where he just simply ran the Prevost pipe into the sink, 90
Yep.
down,
Yep.
and then we'll button all that
I'll
up
tee
underneath.
I'll tee off the cold water supply.
And then this here, I mean, this is the OE sink that came with the Sonic cabinet. The thing I think is really cool about this is how little space it takes, even though it's pretty darn deep. What was that, 14 inches deep?
Yeah,
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12, 13, 14 inches deep. T304 drain, 304 top. We found a matching all metal
Yeah.
stainless,
Faucet.
yep. These are 10-inch deep shelves, so these are 10 by 24, Kyle? 24 wide, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we figured 10-inch would work better here. We'll keep our Adams soap and probably hand soap, stuff like that up there. But this also will still have 2 rather substantial shelves underneath here for lots of storage.
Yeah, I took them out.
Yeah, so we're gonna take all those towels that are behind us, the 2, so there's 20 of each towel. We're gonna line them up in this cabinet. Well, we're gonna line up our decon and washing stuff here, some of our polishes, and then we'll probably put our polishers in some of the drawers behind there. But I'm gonna unbox all the polishing and detailing stuff and see what we have there, kind of get that on the table, and then we'll start to put those away. But we're probably 5 or 6 hours away from completion.
Yeah. Well, just a couple things. I mean, that'll take. I got to tie in the cold water
Right.
and the waistline, and then that's like maybe half an hour.
We don't have what we need for that, do we?
No, I got to go to Depot.
Yeah.
And then
So we can do that in the morning.
could, or I can just
Yeah.
go now. It's only, what is it? 5:30?
6:15.
6:15? I'm all screwed up. I'm on California time. I'm trying to convert on the fly.
Yeah, we put these on the ground, get that set up, then our lift is completely done. I'll get all the detailing, Kyle and I'll get all the detailing stuff put away. Mike and Bryce will get the video footage
Yeah.
taken care of.
And I'll just do that and the airlines.
Yeah.
Take your tape off your lights.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one.
On the way up there, you're over.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just waiting for you to help me on that.
And there's a little paint touch up to do after we're all done. too.
Certainly, yeah.
Not much.
Yeah. But man, it's coming out great. The thing I'm most excited about is how much the darn Nussbaum thing matches the Sonic cabinets.
I know. Oh, everything kind of matches.
Yeah.
Are you gonna debadge the FIAC on the tank?
Probably.
Already debadged the instructions off.
I just think because that's really the only thing blue on this
I'm
side.
gonna take all of it, the super silent rotary screw compressor, which
Yeah.
is take all the specifications off of it, where they're off of it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Go badgeless. The lift comes badgeless as is. There's not a Nussbaum on the darn thing anywhere. It's pretty sweet.
No.
Love it.
Yeah, I think it's just on the side of the control, and you can't see it because it's up against the cabinet.
Yeah.
TV works.
We're gonna do a
We
little
think
TV calibration.
soundbar works.
Yeah. It's gonna take me 2 hours to walk through all the stuff in here.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that one.
Yeah.
So what do we want to eat for dinner? Chipotle?
Please, no.
These guys said, yeah, we would eat it every day. 2 days in, they're ready to quit. Ooh, easy detail brushes. So let's try this theory, Bryce. Heat gun supposedly makes the bristles. People get all bent out of shape when this is.
What's it supposed to do to them? Oh, it makes them conform back to the way they were supposed to be.
They said hair dryer.
Yeah, well, heat is heat. Look at that.
That's amazing.
That's pretty sweet.
Proper throw.
Well, we get people to get bent out of shape because it ships.
I know.
How are you supposed to ship it? All right, we didn't wrap up what I ended up with. This is a preliminary, final placing of the drawers. We'll see. I'll probably change it again. So, wrenches. Look at that. It's freaking giant. It's so good. More wrenches. Some Allen keys. Some other external Torx stuff in case you need that kind of thing. Vice grips, pliers, wire cutters, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Then over here, I have picks. I just think these are cool, so I put them on the top. And cool ratcheting wrenches, metric. Underneath here, I moved the, what do we call these things? Impacts up higher because I find myself using those all the time. So you need that. And then hammers, punches, picks, or center punches and chisels. These screwdrivers are cool, but I don't know that we really need them, but they look cool. Miscellaneous drawer. I can't find the cutter. I need to find the little X-Acto knife. It's somewhere in here. And then we have this stuff, oil change, some right angle wrenches. And then I put the 3/4 down here in the bottom because we had one extra drawer worth of stuff. Then, so that's 1, 2, 3.
And you'll find the missing here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 drawers worth of tools. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's some screwdrivers missing we're using. Screwdrivers, more picks, some long handle torque stuff. And we have 3/8 stuff here. I think this is SAE, yeah, that's SAE. We got a extension out. The black torque wrenches are awesome. Then 1/2 inch. Look at that drawer. Oh man, it's awesome. This drawer is heavy, but it moves nice and smooth. I don't have anything in any of these drawers yet. Then 1/4 inch. SAE, 1/4, 3/8 and 1/2. So SAE goes in there. SAE wrenches. T-handle Torx and hex head, including ball end, some more T-handle stuff, and some little drivers, little nut drivers. And then lastly is a bunch of Torx and safety Torx and square drives and all that stuff. So that's our tool setup. Pretty sick, huh? And then the cool thing about these is I can pop the locks, pull them out, and then they have stops in the back that we didn't install that stops it so it's even, and then you could take and lock it up there if you want, and so it stays nice and sturdy. Pretty cool, huh? These handles are awesome. And you have the acrylic top. So that I would say is pretty darn cool.
Well, I have a solution for that, Mike. Tin snips. Where are the tin snips?
Third drawer down on the left. In the back.
Addy, geez, man, you're like a freaking tool organization savant.
It's true. Tool use savant? No.
Well, I can do that part. So there we go. So now we'll make it fit. There we go. Now it fits.
Sniff some Ferrex, Bryce. Clean out your sinuses. Getting all the decon stuff out. Anybody decide what we're eating for dinner yet? That's a negative. What would you guys do without me making all your decisions for you? I don't like having the bottles all squeezed in when we're gonna put them on our shelves. Good stuff. Good stuff, little bros. Little polishing bros. What do you need now?
Now I need a
Pull from the right.
7/16 deep socket.
Ooh, that would be right here, bro. 1, 2
3/8
down.
drive.
Boom! 3/8 right there.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy. Got me a photographic memory when it comes to tool organization.
Yep.
Matt Mormon's golden rule being awesome is that
Yes.
you clean all of the,
The goop off from the ceiling cap. I'm the same way.
get all the stuff off. Ain't no leftover residuals. You know it, Kyle. Put that on your list. Put that on your list. Code of conduct for being awesome.
This is the day and the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I don't do any of this other crap. I just want to unbox it all. Oh. Life tip. Be awesome.
Life hack from Maddie.
I got a lot of them.
I know.
Another life hack, don't eat an entire bucket full of candy when you're here.
Yeah, and when he tells you to please take them and hit them out of his hand, he's not telling you the truth. Because I was attempting to, and he pulled it away from me.
That was for yesterday.
Oh, all right.
That was that was a juicy one, Bryce. Holy cow. This garage, this is insane. A couple of CSL Exos for good measure. They did 2 visions. They're not supposed to do 2 visions. Somebody screwed up and added 2 of each. Wasting the monies. You guys better keep buying stuff so I can stay in business, because this one is hurting on the old bank account. That's my favorite. Eden. Oh no, it's Bliss. Man, they really screwed up. Now there's 2 Blisses.
What?
2 Blisses, 2 Visions, 2 Clarities. No Eden though. Somebody's getting fired. Dad's getting in trouble. He's getting reprimanded. He'll tell me to get lost. Oh boy. The expensive stuff now. Ain't got no room. PXE 80. Wow. I forgot about all the awesomeness of all this stuff. A lot of awesome, all in one. This is 40 years of my life that he got in 5 days. Gotta have a nano. Can't be slumming it without one. Little kit. Yeah. Yeah. That's sick. Good old, trusty old LHR 15 Mark III. Just for being awesome. With a 40-foot power cord on it, 50-foot power cord. Too long. It's too long. So I gave him all of the machines that I recommend. That's it. That's all we got. Got a Tarex got to put up here. So that's a wrap, brother.
Yes.
Are we gonna get our own TV show on HGTV? Is that the plan?
Yes, it is. It's a plan.
I think we can have one.
Probably.
The only thing that makes me nervous is that you'll become the star.
Why does that make you nervous?
And then
you don't want that for me? You don't want that for me? Kind of friend.
My fragile ego can't.
I know.
I can't be second fiddle.
No, I wouldn't be.
It's like shake and bake. You know, you're I'm Will Ferrell, and you're the other guy.
Who's the other guy?
The other guy always finishes second.
Oh, man. See how he is, Kyle?
Yeah. Yeah, his name's Kyle. That's right.
Oh, it is
His
Kyle.
name's Kyle, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But then Will Ferrell goes, goes crazy, and then which is very likely with me, and then then Kyle wins.
So what will I be? I'll be like your fluffer, your handler, your installer.
Get out of here, Bryce. We're wrapping the video.
Come on, Bryce.
He should know better.
Go around.
So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, and day 6 should be our final day.
It will be.
And we'll have like a wrap-up video and stuff like that.
And we can finish and go sightseeing.
When do you fly out? Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, I can book my flight on Saturday.
I can leave earlier.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. This project is
coming to a close.
Yeah. Shoot, that MSS Plus is crooked. Can't handle that.
Oh,
You
the
see that?
badges.
Yeah.
Sure is.
We'll fix that.
How do you build the $2,000 cabinet and then just don't put the badge on it?
Maybe it got knocked crooked when I took it out of the box. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
See ya.